Well, good evening, Panther fans, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of Sterlington Panther football, brought to us by McDonald's. I'm Ben Hackler here with William Handy for the kickoff of this 2025 season with the Jamboree. The Ash Trojans have made the journey up from Alexandria tonight and endured a little weather, and now we are set to get this thing kicked off. Glad to have William back for – William, what is this?
This will be season 13.
Season 13. He's the old hand at this. And so, man, how you feeling tonight? You got the dust already off of you and all the rust and all the things?
Man, I had plenty of time with this weather coming in. You know, I came up here early, and the game got delayed. I went back to the house and ate, man.
I understand that.
This is not good. We did this a couple of years ago, and it just seems like every year we get this unexpected rain.
Yeah, it looks like team captains tonight for your Panthers will be number 55, Drew Whitlock, and number 23, Trey Birch. And, of course, the Trojans will call it in a moment. And while they're doing that, let's quickly give you the starting lineup. And tonight, if you're a business owner looking for a way to get involved with Panther football, you could be the starting lineup sponsor for the 2025 season. And if you've got questions about that, send us a message on Facebook, or you can contact Coach Doty, and he'll get you set up with that. But the starting lineup tonight, beginning with the Panther offense, the tackles tonight, number 69, Dawson Ferguson, number 62, Gideon Ashley. The guards, number 55, Drew Whitlock. And the other guard, number 68, Cam Rugg. Center will be Luke Crane. The tight end, number 20, Chris Pearson. Fullback, number 6, TJ Birch. Wide receivers, 18, Noah Crane, 13, Presley Park Smith. And the tailback, number 14, Shamarian Dismute. Your quarterback, number 7, J-Rob Breen. Over to the defense and William.
Defensive end, number 11, Stephen English. At the other defensive end, number 82, Ashton Bradford. At defensive tackle, we have number 90, Silas Ashley. And at the nose, we've got number 93, Blake Franklin. We've got Trey Birch, number 23, at the weak side linebacker. And Mike, we've got number 47, Drew Voker. We've got the Sam backer, number 33, Connor Justice. At one corner, number 5, Jalen Bush. At the other corner, number 4, David Hickman. At strong safety, number 2, Sam Frazier. And at free safety, number 8, Keenan Green.
Well, it looks like the Panthers will kick off to get this Jamboree going. It'll be number 5, Jalen Bush, to kick it away for the Panthers. Trojans with 2 men back deep. This first half brought to you by Architects Window and Door and Fence Depot. This kickoff also brought to us by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Jalen makes his approach. Nice high kick right down the middle. Be taken right about the 25, trying to find some room, and does, and he's going to be up to about 45, Piles pushing. They're going to get all the way up across midfield into Panther territory. There is a flag on the play back at the 43.
Happened about the time we had the scrum start there. But Sam Frazier was able to get that initial lick, but, boy, Ash was able to push that ball up the field. Going to be a face mask on the Panthers. Personal foul variety, so that's going to be a 15-yard penalty added on top of the return. So that.
Move it from the 49 down to about the 34. That's where the Trojans will begin their first series of the night. It will be 2 12-minute halves tonight, played just like with all the stoppages and things. So the Trojans come out, 2 receivers near side. Carson Sellers will be the quarterback for the Trojans. There's a snap. Crossbuck action to number 3. He'll find some room, make a man miss. And he's still spinning, finally tackled inside the 20-yard line around the 18 for a Trojan first down.
Yeah, Silas Ashley came down the field and was able to make that tackle. Looked like they were going to force him out of bounds, but he brought it back in. Of course, we're seeing that no-huddle offense that we did last year. The ball's at the 19 of the Panthers, first down and 10.
That was Williams on the carry for the Trojans. Sellers gets him set again. They'll go back to the same play. This time, they had him in the backfield, and he is still running through tackles and turns a no gain into a gain of about 8.
He's very difficult to bring down. You can tell the way he's churning those legs as he's running. You've got to get him wrapped up. Took a couple of Panthers on the far side to finally push him out of bounds, but not before he picked up 6 yards, second down and 4.
Same formation again. There's a snap. This time quarterback will keep it. He's rolling to his right, looks for a man in the end zone, touchdown. Looks like a little miscommunication in the back end of that secondary. And the Trojans strike quickly.
Yeah, it looked like the defender on that side came up in run support, and number 12, KJ Ray, how you like that name? KJ Ray just settled into the front of the end zone, just a simple pitch and catch at that point.
Yeah, it looks like the corner and the safety had a little miscommunication there. Now that doesn't get any easier than that. Trojans to attempt the extra point. There's a snap, the kick, the hold. It's up, and it's good. 10:54 remains. Trojans 7, Panthers nothing. We'll take the quick break. Be right back with more Panther football.
Come visit McDonald Land this summer and try Grimace Island's newest thick volcanic shake. So get the new Mount McDonald Land shake with one of 6 souvenirs when you order the McDonald Land meal.
While some banks focus on the now, Cross Keys looks toward the future, providing our customers with the latest and greatest in financial technology. But a bank is nothing without its people. While our competitors try to stay ahead of the curve, we are the curve, nurturing some of the greatest financial minds in the country. For what better represents the future of banking than the next generation?
Panther fans, we're back. Trojans strike quickly, and now the Panthers kickoff return unit will trot out. That'll be Xavier Stromile and a Shamarian Dismuke back deep, I believe, for the Panthers.
Sam Frazier, I believe.
Sam Frazier, I'm sorry, number 2. It will be Stromile that will take it there. He'll make a couple men miss, hops across. He's still fighting, pushing his way up to about the 28-yard line. And Panther offense will come out, 1st and 10.
Nice job with that return team. They got Stromile a little crease, and he took advantage of it. Got a little assist from Sam Frazier, wrapping him up and pulling him forward. You said he got it out to the 29-yard line. That's where the Panthers will have it, 1st down and 10.
Panthers will come
Panthers
out
the
in the I
side
formation.
Push him out of bounds, but not before
Park Smith and Noah Crane, the receivers to each side. TJ Birch formation again. There's a snap. This time quarterback will keep it. He's rolling to his right. Looks for a man in the end zone. Touchdown. Looks like a little miscommunication in the back end. There's a snap. Toss back quickly to Dismuke. Trying to find a lane. Ball's on the ground. And it'll be recovered by the Trojans.
Don't know if that's a case of the ball being wet. Didn't look like any contact had been made. Just dropped the ball. Trojans were there to jump on it.
Panther defense will trot back out.
They'll have it at the Panther 28-yard line. Be 1st down and 10.
Yeah, it looks like it just kind of went through his hands right off his chest, the way that the ball rolled there. Trojans come out, 1 receiver to each side, a H-back and a tailback with Sellers. There's a snap. Quick toss out to Williams. And that'll be English chasing him down from the backside. Be a gain of 3.
Looked like the ball came out, but he was down before it did. It was a really nice play by English coming from the backside, never gave up, tracked him down and made the tackle.
Yeah, it's one of the things they're really excited about with English is just the speed he shows off the end, and to run a tailback down from the other side is a pretty good display of athleticism. Sellers gets him set, 2 receivers near side. There's the snap. Be a gift straight ahead, and he'll be met in the backfield. Believe that will be Silas Ashley. Nice job by the freshman.
That was a nice job by Silas Ashley. Got penetration. Actually had a couple of Panthers in. Silas Ashley managed to get there first, and he came in with a lick. Great job by Ashley. Going to be a loss. Ball is at the 26-yard line, 3rd and 8 for the Trojans.
2 receivers near side, 1 to the far. Sellers in the backfield with a tailback. H-back also set to the far side. Little freeze play, getting the call from Coach Bachman. Going to test that secondary right here, William. Looks like Ash will have to take a timeout. Timeouts tonight brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. We'll keep it here, and a really nice job there by Silas in this defense. And Silas able as a freshman to shake off that tackle, get in the backfield, tackle for a loss, and sets up this long third down. And for Silas, those of you who don't know, he is the grandson of Dale Ashley, whose name is on this field. And two Ashleys on the field tonight, Gideon playing tackle and Silas there at defensive tackle. And, for those guys, it means a lot to play on a field like this where your grandpa's done so much.
Oh, absolutely, and no pressure at all, right?
That's right.
Yep.
One of the things they're really excited about with English is just the speed he shows off the end. And to run a tailback down from the other side is a pretty good display of athleticism. Sellers gets him set, two receivers near side. There's the snap. He gives straight ahead, and he'll be met in the backfield. I believe that will be Silas Ashley. Nice job by the freshman.
That was a nice job. Seeing the play and making the play.
Yeah, and definitely when you got the three linebackers you do returning, that's a huge part of that defense, having Trey Birch and Voker and Justice back in the middle. Two receivers near side. Same result to the other side. Sellers takes it. Quick toss out to Williams. He's trying to find some room, and he'll run through some more tackles. He's still turning those feet. Nobody can tackle him, and he's going to get into the end zone touchdown.
Just a case of some missed tackles on that far side, nipping at the heels, but nobody could actually get him down. He finally was able to make that final plunge. Looked like Connor Justice was trying to get him down, but to no avail. Reaches out, makes the score.
Two receivers near side. Ash will set up for the extra point. To the other side. Sellers takes it. Quick toss out to Williams. He's trying to find some room, and he'll run through some more tackles. He's still turning those feet. Nobody can tackle him, and he's Sellers to hold. There's a snap. Kick is up, and it's good again with 9:01 remaining. Trojans 14, Panthers nothing. We'll take the quick break. Be right back with more Panther football.
For over 50 years, Cartown has been servicing Northeast Louisiana, and the Sterlington Panthers have been a huge part of our growth. And for that, Cartown Tires and Service would like to say, go Panthers!
No, he made it. I thought his knees hit.
Panther fans, we're back here in the first half, brought to you by Architects Window and Door and Fence Depot. And Panthers fall behind quickly, 14-0. They'll come back out with a kickoff return unit. Ash will get set to kick it away. Kicking for Ash will be number 1, Eli Fong. Back deep again will be two receivers near side. It will be Frazier and Strohmeyer to the other side. Sellers takes it. Quick toss out to Williams. He's trying to find some room, and he'll run through some more tackles. He's still turning those feet. Nobody can tackle him, and he's going to get – big kick through the end zone. Touchback. Panthers will begin at the 20-yard line.
So we'll get our second look at the offense. That was a real quick look the first time.
Need to get some things going and sustain drives. And tonight's really just about, learning and success. And you're down 14-0, but now you really get it early in the season. Hey, let's find out what we got. Yeah. One tight formation, I formation behind Breen. One receiver set to each side. Breen goes under. There's a snap. Toss back again. Secures it this time, and this time he's through. He's still spinning. He runs through. He trumps over a man. Now he's at the near sideline, and he'll be taken down in Trojan territory. Big run for Xavier Strohmeyer.
Heck of a run by Strohmeyer, and I believe, Ben, you told me to watch out for Strohmeyer. Really, really great to watch. He's fast. He's got quick acceleration. He spins, tough to tackle, and you got to make somebody miss to be a great back.
Yeah.
He did in that situation. Got some good blocks up front to get loose. Gets the ball down to the 44 of the Trojans. Panthers have it first down and 10.
Same formation again. Breen goes under center. There's a snap. Quick give straight ahead to Birch. He'll dive ahead for a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Second down.
Yeah, with the loss of Hagan Herring and Gavin Evans,
some new faces besides Birch back there.
That's right. So everybody we see outside of T.J. Birch is going to be a new back, and there's several options at that position. Be second down and 8 for the Panthers.
There's a snap, little option pitch now into hands of Strohmeyer. It's on the ground again, and it's going to be recovered by the Trojans.
You know, that one maybe came in a little fast, but you got to see the ball in your hands. I don't know. You can't really tell if it's got a spin on it. And, again, we talk about new backs in the backfield. They've got to get accustomed to J.J. Birch is going to be a new back, and that's just going to be several options.
Yeah,
It's just going to take time.
You got to take care of the football. You can't do anything without that football. A snap, little option pitch now in the hands of Stroman. It's on the ground again. First down and 10 for the Trojans. It's going to be recovered by the Trojans. At their own 39-yard line. Panthers getting set. 3 receivers far side. There's the snap. Back to Sellers. He's got a nice pocket. Looking for a man in the flat. That's a tight end. And he's got a lot of room. Birch gives chase and will force him out of bounds in Panther territory at the 39-yard line.
He's able to sift through wide open in the flat. Took advantage of it. Looked like we had a false start on the Trojans on that right side of the line. No call. They get the ball up to the 39 of the Panthers, 1st and 10.
Trojans go quick again. There's a snap. Quick give to Williams straight ahead. He's looking for some room. He'll run over his own man and then fight his way ahead. And he'll get they'll give him 6, second down.
Nice tackle by Gideon Ashley downfield. Had an assist there from Keenan Green.
Now, William, I'm going to have to help you right there. You can't call Silas Gideon. Those brothers don't like it.
I messed that one up.
There's a snap. Quick toss from Sellers out. And it's quickly caught, and he'll have enough for the first down up to the 25-yard line.
That's almost a now pass. Just quick. Take it to the inside. Picked up the first down. Look, Trey and TJ, I messed them up for 2
no doubt.
or 3 weeks.
Them brothers always get the brothers, siblings get us.
Yeah, I told you, Trey. Hey, man, forgive me.
Their parents do it too. There's a give to Williams. He's outside again, and he'll pick up about 5. Just making it hard to tackle. Hey, that
really
guy's
is. That was a nice job by Sam Frazier. He was kind of getting held out there on that corner, but he's able to fight through that block and make the tackle. Pick up a 4, second down and 6 at the 21 of the Panthers.
Panthers make a substitution. Breland Davis comes in for Ashley. Little freeze play. Bachman gets his call in from the sideline. Sellers gets set. Tailback set to his left. There's a snap. Looking for a man again. It'll be one of the tight ends out in the flat. Kind of that same look as a moment ago.
Had the outside receiver take a slant route to the inside. That left number 80 open. McKenzie coming out into the flats. Looked like he just flat dropped the ball. Looked like it was there. Sets up a 3rd down and 6 for the Trojans at the Panther 21. 6 minutes left in this first half.
This 3rd down brought to you by Cartown. Sellers does a freeze play again. Two receivers near side, one set close to the far side. There's the snap. Little wheel route to Williams looking for a man. He'll throw it behind him. Pass will fall incomplete. And we'll have a Sterlington rehab 4th down upcoming.
That was nice coverage by the Panthers. Had Bush and Frazier out there in coverage. Almost looked like his inside man taking a post route might have been a better option.
So they'll bring on the field goal kicker. That'll be Fong. He'll put the tee down on the 28-yard line. Be a 38-yard attempt here on 4th and 6. Sellers to hold again. There's a snap. The hold. And it's good with 5:55 remaining. Trojans 17, Panthers nothing. We'll be right back with more Panther football.
Sterlington Rehabilitation Hospital and Rural Health Clinics offers inpatient and outpatient services. And they're now offering LSVT big treatment to those suffering from Parkinson's disease. They're seeing many documented improvements in patients, such as faster walking with bigger steps, improved balance, better movement in the torso, and a reduced risk of falling. They're LSVT big certified. Please come by and see one of their certified clinicians today. Panther fans, we're back. Panthers trail 17-0.
They'll trot the return unit back out. Frazier and Strohmile back deep. Nash will tee it up to kick it away. This kickoff brought to you by First Baptist Church of Sterlington. Ball's teed up. Referee blows it in play, and here we go. Nice kick. It'll go through the end zone again. And Panthers will come out. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And William, really tonight, for that defense, we were talking about it off the air. For our defense, really a lot of new faces. We mentioned that about the front end, but really in the secondary as well. You've got some new faces with Keenan Green and the guys at corner. Jalen Bush, of course, in his second year back there. Sam Frazier's back. Hickman's in the mix some. Then you got some young guys like Cade Hollingsworth and those guys jumping in and helping.
We had Brock Sutton in there, a freshman.
And Sutton, absolutely.
Well. So yeah, this takes a little time. It's not like you're going against a run-based offense.
That's right. This time toss to the far side, trying to find some room. He'll gain 2. I believe that is Dismuke on the carry.
Working that right side. Not much there, but he was able to squeeze out a couple of yards on the carry, about 2.5. It's going to set up a second down. Call that a long 7.
I formation again. And they'll get a free 5.
I always like those free 5s when they're in our favor.
Yeah, that's right. So that'll make it from 2nd and 8 down to 2nd and 3. Panthers look to the sideline. Breen gets the call. Passes along the information to his offensive line. Birch and Dismuke behind Breen in the eye again. And there's the snap. This time, nice move there by Breen. Puts a foot down and steps up, picks up a Panther first down. Those first downs this year, again, brought to us by the Downs Law Firm.
That was a very nice move by Breen. Good fake to Birch up in the line. He planted that foot and cut it up as quick as he could, but you can see that turf is slick. That foot slid on him a little bit, but nice job of recovering to get the first down at their own 34-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. I formation again. Breen under center. There's the snap. Option again. Now he pitches out to Dismuke, trying to find some room, and he's got some blockers in front. He'll get up to about the 40. Call it a gain of 6. Second down.
Nice job. Dismuke was able to get outside over the end. Like you said, got some good blocks. He'll get him some run lanes set up, and he picked up 6 yards on that carry. Nice run. Ball is right at the 40-yard line of the Panthers. 2nd down and 4. Got 4:34 on the clock. Again, the Trojans are up 17-0.
Hickman checks into the ball game at the far side receiver. Park Smith set to the near side. There's a snap. Little trickeration. Hickman looking out. Now we'll toss it out. Intended for Birch. It'll fall incomplete.
A lot going on that play. Started the motion to the right. They were trying to catch him off guard so Birch could come out in the flat. Of course, Hickman, he got the ball out, but
under pressure immediately.
Under pressure, exactly. And Birch just footing is not the greatest apparently.
Yeah, it is some new turf, so it may take a little while to get some of that kind of figured out. But I formation, 3rd down and 4. There's a snap. Option again. Pitch back to Dismuke, and he's got some room. Puts that head down, and he'll have enough for a Panther first down up across the 45-yard line. That first down again brought to you by Downs Law Firm.
Nice job of J. Rob Breen getting that pitch right where he needed. Dismuke was able to take that pitch, look downfield. Made great blocking, wide open for him. Was able to push the ball up to the 46 of the Panthers, be 1st down and 10.
Twins receivers go to the far side. I formation remains behind Breen. Breen with a little freeze play. Gets his eyes on the blitz, now makes his changes. Looks like Ash will make some shifts as well. There's a snap. Toss back to the right side, trying to find some room. Dismuke will run into a wall of Trojans, and that'll be it. Maybe a half yard.
My goodness, there was a wall of Trojans. Nowhere for him to go. Had a little reach block there, but, man, they filled that hole quickly. Picked up about
I'll call it a yard.
Yeah, it looked like you got 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers at their own 47-yard line.
I formation again. Breen under center. There's a snap. Quick now pitch back to Dismuke. He catches it. Nice job stepping through a tackle. He'll pick up 5.
Man.
Some extracurricular on that far sideline. Looks like Park Smith will have to come out for a moment.
Well, going back to Dismuke, he made a good move on that first tackler. Credit, I don't have him on my list here. Number 17 did a nice job of an open field tackle for the Trojans. Looked like Dismuke had a shot picking up that first down, but he was able to picked up about, call it 4 yards on the carry. It sets up a 3rd down and 5 for the Panthers just inside Trojan territory at the 49.
Panthers go to the gun. We'll have a timeout, Panthers. This timeout brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. They'll take the quick break. We'll take it with them. Be right back with more Panther football.
Choose Prime Star Home Health. We'll provide the best care for your patient or loved one. From managing chronic conditions to wound care and therapy, we specialize in a wide range of services. Prime Star Home Health. We have the skill to heal and the spirit to care. Choose Prime Star Home Health. We'll provide the best care for your patient or loved one. From managing chronic conditions to wound care and therapy, we specialize in a wide range of services. Prime Star Home Health. We have the skill to heal and the spirit to care.
Panther fans, we're back. Panthers trail the Trojans 17-0 in the first half of this Jamboree. They do have it in Trojan territory at the 49-yard line with a 3rd down and 5. Panthers took the timeout to get the right play call, and now they'll break the huddle. Cullen Barnett will check in at wide receiver with Dismuke, Crane, and Breen will be in the gun with Birch to his right side. Breen calls for it, and it's over his head. He'll have to just fall on and be down there.
Wow, 3rd down play. That was a huge
Panther
huge
just
error.
miscues here in the first
Yes.
half. Now we'll see the punt unit come on. It'll be Park Smith, number 13, dropping back to punt it away for the Panthers.
That's a loss of 16 yards.
Nice snap. Park Smith takes it. He'll get it away. Nice high kick. It'll hit a Trojan. Ball's live. I believe.
Looked like the Trojans got back on the ball.
Panthers had a shot at it, but it will be Trojan ball. Let's see where they put it down. I believe they're going to put it down about the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Trojans with 2:07 remaining here in this first half of play. Panther defense comes back out. Nice snap. Park Smith takes it. He'll get it away. Nice high kick. It'll hit a Trojan. Ball's live. 2 backs in the backfield with Sellers. Sellers rolls to his left, or to his right. Now taking a shot downfield. There will be a flag on the play. Pass interference. Not sure he had to do that, but he did. That'll be a 15-yarder, and it will move the ball into Panther territory.
Looked like he had a little bit of a step on Green, but Green was running stride for stride with him. I'm like you, Ben. I don't know that he necessarily had to reach out there, but
Hey, 15 yards is better than 6 points.
I was going to say, at that point, when you see where it was, I can't say that I blame Green on that one. You'd rather give up 15 than 6. So they'll move the ball down into Panther territory at the 46-yard line. There's 2:01 left in this first half.
Same formation again for the Trojans, except this time one of the backs will slide down to the H-back position. There's a snap. Give ahead. This time Sellers will keep it. He'll try to find some room, pick up about 3, and it'll be second down.
He kept the ball. Drew Voker was there to make the stop. He tried to cut it up inside. Looked like he had a little bit of an opening. Voker filled that quickly for a 2.5-yard gain. Second down and long, 7 for the Trojans.
Sellers gets set, make some calls. This time we'll give it to Williams on that far side, trying to find some room. He'll have a first down, and he's still running. Will be tackled right at the 30-yard line.
Trojans had some good blocks up at the line of scrimmage, allowed him to get loose. Green was able to come across and make the stop, but not before he picked up the first down. The ball's on the 30 of the Panthers, first down and 10.
Sellers makes his checks, now gets everybody set. There's the snap, drops straight back. Trying to take a shot, steps up, now rolls to his right, sees a man out, and it'll fall just incomplete. Receiver slipped there, ball was a little behind him.
Really a nice job, really, the secondary. There was not a lot of options open. He did roll to this near side. Sellers rolled to this near side, but was just not able to get the ball to him, fortunately. Sets up a second down and 10 for the Trojans at the Panther 30.
2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Receiver goes in motion. Be a quick toss straight ahead. And he'll run into, I believe that's Ashton Bradford, who'll force him out of bounds up around the 26-yard line. Gain of 4. Third down. Third down brought to us this year by Cartown.
Picked up 4 yards on the carry before Bradford was able to force him out of bounds. Third down and 6 at the Panther 31 for the 26 for the Trojans.
Sellers gets them set. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Ash trying to return the favor, draw the Panthers offside. The Panthers don't bite. Get a new call. Man comes in motion. Panthers get some pressure, and they'll have a man up the almost intercepted. Was that Sutton? No, it's Connor Justice.
No, it's Connor Justice was the one
nice
that
job.
flashed across, yeah. Keenan Green. No, it was Jalen Bush and Connor Justice.
Sturgeon rehab, 4th down. Looks like this time the Trojans will go for it.
Be 4th down and 6.
2 receivers each side. Panthers show a little blitz, now back off. 54 seconds remaining here in this first half. There's a snap. Sellers looking for a quick out. And it'll go through his hand. Nice job there of finishing off the play. Be a turnover on downs, and Panther defense holds.
I like Keenan Green's follow-through.
That's it. Nothing vicious, but
yeah,
definitely let the man know you were there.
That's exactly right. Look, hey, we're here. We're here to play. Ball was a little high. Turnover on downs. Ball's at the 26 of the Panthers.
2 receivers
They've got
each
48
side.
seconds to work with.
Panthers show a little blitz. Now
will
back
be
off. Xavier Strohmile back at the tailback position. Birch will check back in at fullback. 2 receivers will stay here to the near side in this first half. Behind Breen. There's a snap. Sellers looking for a quick out. And it'll go. Breen gives some orders. Now goes under center. There's a snap. Will be an option keeper. Breen's going to keep it now. Pitches it late. And will get out of bounds. Gain of maybe 1. He had about 3 and then pitched it back and turned it into a 1-yard gain.
I was going to say, I always say don't forget your pitch man, but in that case, you giving up.
Well, and when you go to the short side of the field, once you get that far down, there's really not.
Well, and then you're
even what maybe there's not going to be there.
And you're tossing it on a rainy night as well. And so, that's the kind you just take the yards you got and go with them.
Yeah, I like the read that he made late in that, but with that sideline so close, only able to turn it into a 1-yard gain. Twins receivers near side, set close. There's a snap. Be a counter give. And he'll run through a couple of tackles and get up to about the 33-yard line. and it'll be third down.
Nice job picking up some yards in there on that counter block. Strohmeyer was able to pick up those yards, got it to the 33. Looks like the Panthers are probably going to let this run down.
They'll get one more play out of it. I formation, Twins again. Marine goes under center. Snaps the ball with 1 second. Toss back to Strohmeyer, trying to find some room. He'll run through some tackles, showing that elusiveness and get out of bounds. He'll have a first down. First downs again this year brought to us by the Downs Law Firm, and that will be the final play of the first half. Trojans 17, Panthers 0. But we'll take the quick break, and we'll come back in a few moments, talk about what we saw there in the first half. And I'm not sure how long we'll have, usually probably about a 10-minute break here for each team, and then we'll come back and get the second half started in a few moments. So we'll step away for about 5 minutes and be right back with more Panther football.
Community banking is not just what we do.
It's ingrained in who we are. It's our mission to serve our community.
By providing a banking experience you can trust.
We offer financial solutions
to help our region thrive.
Personal hometown service.
We look for opportunities
to strengthen the neighborhoods in which we work and live.
Rooted in the community.
We support our families, our neighbors, and our friends.
We are Marion State Bank.
And have been for 100 years.
We're back. Correction, we're not going to take the long break in between. They're going to treat it just like a regular Friday night between the first and second quarters. So this will be the second half beginning in a moment. I want to give a special shout out to Sparks Nissan Kia for their sponsorship of Panther football. Every time the Panthers drive up the score, you'll see a new Kia Telluride drive across the screen. So Panther offense will come out. They do treat it just like an end of a quarter, so Panthers still have it 1st and 10. At the 41-yard, their own 41-yard line. This second half brought to us by Cross Keys Bank and Marion State Bank. Twins receivers far side. Breen under center. There's a snap. He'll keep it. Now pitch it back late. Strohmeyer will catch it. He'll hop through. Nice job there of securing it, and he'll pick up 8. And there it worked, William. The late pitch worked, and Strohmeyer made a man miss, and then wiggles his way for 8.
You saw some good hand-eye coordination on that and athleticism when the ball came in. You could see he looked it in his hands this time and then made a quick move. Great job by Strohmeyer to get the ball up to the 49 of the Panthers. Sets up a second down and 2.
I formation, one receiver to each side. Birch and Strohmeyer behind Breen. There's the snap. Breen drops back, looking for a man. Now takes a shot. It's a deep ball, and he'll outthrow the receiver, incomplete.
Really not a bad play, and again, we talked about timing on the pitch. This timing on these routes as well. You got Presley Park Smith out there. He played some last year spot duty, so we got new receivers as well. Of course, Crane's been playing that position for a year, and he played a lot as a freshman as well. And on that particular route, it really was a hats off to number 7 for Ash. He really interrupted that route and threw the timing off. I formation again.
There's the snap. Toss back to Stromile. Looking for some room. Now bounces outside. And he's going to have enough for downs off on first down and more into Trojan territory around the 40-yard line.
Good blocking up front. Able to kind of keep those defensive linemen occupied on the speed you have with Stromile. He was able to kind of cut it back out, and just a great job of getting around that end to the 41 of the Trojans. It's going to be a first down and 10 for the Panthers.
There's the snap. Toss back to Stromile.
Twins
Looking for some room.
receivers
Now
to the near
bounces
side.
outside. And he's going to have enough for downs off on first down and more into Trojan territory around the little freeze play. Marine looks over. Makes his checks. Everybody on the same page. And goes back under. There's the snap. Toss back again to Stromile far side. Trying to find some room. He'll spin through one. And then go down around the 35. Gain of about 5. Second down.
Able to get a pull block, look like from Whitlock. Got out front. They did a nice job of getting the lane set up for him.
And right now for the Panther offense, when they secure the football, take care of the football, they're finding some traction moving forward. 4 and 5 yards of play will get it done for you. There's a snap. Be counter give to the near side. It'll be no gain on that play.
Big Bryson Phoenix was there to clean Stromile off. Wow. Stromile comes off the field.
Dismuke will check in at the tailback position.
You know, with Stromile, you got to get the ball in his hands quick so he can see and make his cuts. Third down and 5 for the Panthers at the 36 of the Trojans.
Trips receivers near side. Shotgun formation. Birch to the right of Breen. There's a snap. Little option sweep now. Gives to Birch. He'll hop over one, and he'll get up to the 35, and that'll be it. And we'll have a 4th down and a long 4.
Trojans came up in support on that play. T.J. Birch really never had a chance to get started up field. Had to dodge that first tackler, but he did get it down to the 35-yard line. It's 4th down and 4, kind of in no man's land, particularly when you're in a jamboree. Coach Doty looks like he's going to go for this.
Yeah, for Birch, against Ash, they do a really good job of pursuit. You chop those feet, and TJ is pretty quick, but with that pursuit from the Trojan defense, once you chop those feet, they're closing in quickly. 2 receivers and H-back to the far side, shotgun formation again. There's the snap. Breen rolls to his left, looking out, trying to find a man, and it'll be out of the hands intended for Crane, be a turnover on downs.
Boy, had him there. Don't know if the ball, condition of the ball, that field, whatever. It was just a hitch route. Right play. Was able to settle in a dead spot. I mean, really set up well. Just wasn't able to make the completion. So the Trojans take over at their own 35-yard line. Be first down and 10. 9:36
chop
left.
Those feet, and
TJ's
pretty quick.
Second quarter.
I just call it second
half.
Trojan defense. Once you chop those feet, they're closing in quick.
half.
It's the bank half. Lacrosse 2 receivers and H-back to the far side, shotgun formation again. There's the snap. Breen rolls to his left, looking out. There's the snap. Be a quick toss out to the right side to Williams, and he'll slip, go down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Second down.
Had a little assist, looked like, from Bagwell. Bagwell changed numbers on me.
Braylon Davis will check in. Panthers go 5 men on the line of scrimmage for this formation. There's a snap. Sellers is looking quickly. It'll be caught. Great coverage, and just Fontenot, the receiver, found some separation and was able to catch it and then take it for a first down.
I don't know. Jalen Bush was right there with him. It almost looked like Bush thought.
Actually, he'll be short of the first down, third down.
It almost looked like Bush thought the receiver gave up on the play.
Yeah.
And then the ball comes in. Bush didn't see it, but they were able to get him down just short of the first down.
Cartown third down. There's a give straight ahead to Williams. And he'll run through a couple Panther tacklers and still fighting his way into Panther territory up to around the 46-yard line.
Finally brought down by Keenan Green. My assessment of Williams is he's a violent runner.
Well, there's 2 of them now, 3 and 4. I'm not sure if they're brothers, but both of those guys are hard to tackle. Got a stoppage in play. Looks like Panthers may have taken the timeout. This timeout brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. They'll take the quick break. We'll take it with them. Be right back with more Panther football. Panther fans, we're back with the McDonald's broadcast of Panther football. Trojans have it 1st and 10 in Panther territory at the 46-yard line. Quarterback Sellers gets him set. There's the snap. He drops straight back. Takes a shot downfield. And it'll fall incomplete. Hickman able to close the distance and knock it away.
That was a really good recovery by Hickman. He had a step on Hickman, number 6.
There's a man down. Is that the quarterback?
I don't know. I can't see the number. It kind of looks like it. Well, that may be.
I'm not sure.
But let me finish this off.
Go ahead.
Here.
Trojans have it 1st and 10 in Panther territory at the 46-yard line.
Hickman did not give up on the play.
Quarterback Sellers gets him set.
Hickman
there's the snap. He drops straight back.
That's a good job by Hickman.
Takes a shot downfield.
He had about a 2-yard step on him.
And it'll fall
That's
incomplete.
A nice job by Hickman.
Able to close the distance and knock it off.
I didn't see what happened on that play, Ben.
No, I was tracking the ball.
I was as well. I know some pressure was coming in. I didn't think it was that close. He'll have to come off for at least one play.
Trying to see the number of the new quarterback. New quarterback is there. Be number 14. He'll give it straight ahead. That'll be Williams. He'll find a 2. And then he'll meet, I believe that's Connor Justice. And we'll have a Cartown 3rd down coming up.
I believe that's Birch and Justice. Kadrian Vaughn is the new quarterback.
Sellers is back. Just as soon as you found it, there came Sellers back. Timeout Panthers. Panthers will take a timeout. Timeout brought to us by Prime Star Home Health. We'll step away for just a moment. Be right back with more Panther football.
Sustaining a brain injury due to someone else's negligence is devastating. Downs Law Firm can't change what happened, but they will fight to hold those at fault accountable and aggressively negotiate with insurance to recover fair compensation.
Choose Prime Star Home Health. We'll provide the best care for your patient or loved one. From managing chronic conditions to wound care and therapy, we specialize in a wide range of services. Prime Star Home Health. We have the skill to heal and the spirit to care.
Sustaining a brain injury due to someone else's negligence is devastating.
Trojans lead 17-0. 8:10 remaining in this jamboree. Trojans do have it 3rd down and 8 at the Panther 44-yard line. This will be a Cartown 3rd down for that Panther defense. Sellers gets them set. There's a snap. Be thrown over the middle, and it'll be complete to Fontenot. 1st down across the 35 up to around the 33-yard line.
Actually a nice play and a nice route by Sellers. Just came across the middle about 12 yards down the field, picked up the 1st down. Panthers got him down right away, but not before he got that 1st down. Ball's at the 33 of the Panthers, 1st and 10.
There's a snap. Quick toss out to Williams, trying to find a lane. Voker will get to him. He's spinning him around like he's on a merry-go-round there for a minute.
Yeah, really did. You know, we've seen the way they've tried to tackle the Williams brothers, if that's what you want to call them. They have some very strong legs, great balance, hard to bring down. Picked up 6 yards on that 1st down carry. 2nd down, well, let's call it 2nd down and 5, actually.
Sellers gets set. There's a snap. Be a give straight ahead. Actually, Sellers is going to keep it, and he's going to run through, and it'll be a touchdown Trojans.
That's amazing. He sees the hole. Williams thinks he wants to hand it off. He jerks it out and just it opened right up for him. Tip of the hat. I mean, he saw the opening.
That's a great read.
Yeah, it's a great read for the touchdown.
So the Trojans will trot out to kick the extra point. Extra points this year will be sponsored by Case Experts and Mr. Scott Parker. There's a snap. Kick is up. That one came out a little funky, and it'll be no good. Trojans 23, Panthers nothing. We'll keep it here. Sellers get set, and there's a snap. Be a give straight ahead.
At this point,
going to keep it.
We just talking about
He's going to run through. It'll be a touchdown
Trojans
for the Panthers, and really a really good Ash team that comes in. They've got a lot of returning upperclassmen and quarterback situation. Last year, Sellers shared quarterback duties with Max Gaston, who since has transferred out. So Sellers is their guy. And from what we've seen, throwing the football, running the football, makes some pretty good decisions. And when you've got a guy like they do, of course, we've got one that's seasoned as well. And J. Rob Breen, when your quarterback can make good decisions, it's going to put you in a lot of favorable plays.
It certainly is. And, look, you got Coach Thomas Bachman over there, and he's one of the greatest offensive coaches in the state. You just got to give it to him. And his offense is one that we don't see much in our division or our class. And so they run this. When they get into high school, this is what they're running. So it's pretty much a well-oiled machine by the time they get to the next year as well. So, they're doing what they do. But, good, Panthers have had some miscues, but this is a jamboree. I'm okay with that.
Nice high kick. Frazier's going to take it at about the 8. It'll bounce through his arms. He finally will pick it up. Now will stutter. And he's still going to fight. And he's going to get up to the 20, maybe the 21 or across the 20, and it'll be 1st and 10 there, right close.
And let me clarify something. I'm not okay with miscues. What
no,
I'm saying,
no, I'm
if
with
you're going to have miscues, you want them to happen in the jamboree. And sometimes it's not bad to have those because then that's when the coaches can see where that weak spot is and they can figure that out, But, with the conditions we've had tonight, really I'm surprised there wasn't more fumbles on the Ash side. But, again, it is what it is. Panthers have it at their own 20, 1st down and 10.
Believe it'll be Birch and Dismuke in the eye behind Breen. Twins receivers to the near side. Breen under center. There's the snap. Be a quick give straight ahead to Birch, and he'll get up across the 25, gain of 5, 2nd down.
Just hard running from Birch. And we talked about miscues. We had the same deal with Evangel last week as well. Otherwise, I think we both agree the offense and defense have had their good moments tonight.
Absolutely. I formation again. There's a snap. This time Braden will keep it. He'll put his head down, and he's going to gain about 3, and we'll have a 3rd down and 2 upcoming.
He must have been listening to you. He was going to that short side, and he did not pitch it back.
Connor Justice will come in. Should be a 2-tight formation. That's one of the things they're going to ask Justice to do this year is come in and play that 2nd tight end from time to time. Panthers will move both tights to the near side. There's the snap. Ball's on the ground. Trojans will get it. Actually, it's going to be a false start. If this was before the play, which it will be.
Dead ball foul.
Panthers will maintain possession, and it'll be 3rd down and 7 upcoming.
Something looked a little off. I was watching Pearson, and he didn't take off when somebody else did. So I think something was wrong with the snap count, apparently, which worked out to the Panthers' advantage.
5:54 and counting here in this 2nd half. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Breen calls for it. There's the snap. He drops back looking for a man. Now gets it out to Birch. Tried to set the screen up, and somebody forgot to block the big man.
Yeah, the screen was the goal there, but it didn't quite work out. Number 46, Xavier White, was there to make the stop. Birch was not able to get loose. Ball is now at the 21-yard line of the Panthers. Punting unit will come out.
They'll get set to punt it away. Park Smith back deep. He handles it well. Nice job there. Nice spiral to the far side. It'll go off his arm again. Ball's on the ground. Trojans will able somehow to recover it. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line in just a moment. Panther fans, tonight we've got several sponsors we want to say thank you to. And as we get into the season, more of these you'll hear during the broadcast. But just with some things upcoming, we're still finalizing some dates and things. But want to give a special shout-out to Prime Star Home Health. They'll sponsor our Tuesday Coaches Show. And you can watch for our social media. We'll get you dates. He handles it well. Nice job there. We'll be in a legal formation. Nice spiral to the far side. It'll go off his arm again. Ball's on the ground. Trojans will able somehow to recover it. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line in just a moment.
I think they're adding it to the end.
So that'll move it to the 42-yard line. But I want to say thank you to Prime Star Home Health. We'll also recognize defensive and offensive players of the week. That's sponsored by Mr. Mitch Houston and First Security Title. And then tonight I did see a few of our students down there in the Craftman Federal Credit Union student section. I guess the weather got some of them, but a few of those folks braved the weather and were here for tonight. And then each and every week you can catch the hype video on our Panther Facebook page, brought to us by Ashley Storage. And then 5th quarter, each week brought to you by the Bayou Bowl. Also want to say thank you to Shawnuff Green as our press box sponsor for each and every home game. So lots of sponsors of our football program, and so I want to say thank you to those guys. And as you hear them call, give them your business and tell them how much you appreciate their support. Sellers gets them set. There's the snap. He'll fake the toss. Bagwell gave chase, and now Birch will knock the ball out. And that'll be a big loss on the play.
That was a nice job by Birch. Bagwell applied the pressure to start with. Ben, that was a hold.
Yeah. Even in a jamboree, you got to get that call.
You got to get that one. When you see that jersey stretch, that is a hold. So
our press box sponsor
worked out better
for each and every home game. So lots of sponsors of our football program, and so I want to say thank you to those guys. And as you hear them call, give them your business and tell them how much you appreciate their support. Sellers gets them set. There's the snap. He'll fake the toss. Bagwell, second and a long way, gave chase. And now Birch will knock the ball out. And that'll be a big loss on the – Sellers gets set. This time he will toss it to Williams, trying to find some room. Panthers will grab him and hold on this time. He'll get to the 25, and that'll be it.
Nice job.
Right back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice job of Connor Justice getting him down low. He was not going to let him go this time. No gain on that carry. So it'll be 3rd down and 27 for the Trojans at their own 25-yard line.
Cartown 3rd down. Call it 3rd down in Delhi. Sellers gets them set, looks over the sideline, gets a new call, makes some adjustments. Same thing again. Williams to the left of Sellers in the backfield. There's the snap. Going to give some pressure. Now rolls out. Bagwell gives chase. It's going to be intercepted. Is that Connor Justice? And it is.
Connor Justice on the interception.
That turnover brought to you by David Bryant, your local Sterlington realtor. Connor Justice with a big interception. And he's been finding himself around the football here in the second half.
Yeah, he's done a nice job tonight having a nose for the ball, but really a good job of that defensive front to flush him out of the pocket. He had two deep receivers, and that tight end had leaked out in the flat. I thought that's where he was going to go, but really all the pressure that was coming in didn't allow him to get the ball out. He extended the play. Connor Justice was able to get underneath.
Going to give some pressure. Now rolls out. Bagwell gives chase.
On both ends.
It's going to be intercepted.
Play. Panthers have it at the 31-yard line.
Is that Connor Justice? And it is.
13 left and a half.
I-formation, Birch and Dismuke behind Breen. There's a snap. Ball's on the turf again, and Trojans got it.
You know, it must be, of course, I'm an old guy. It must be like a greased pig trying to handle that ball tonight. I mean, it's just gotten worse, it seems like.
Yeah, just there. He rides, he's trying to ride Birch into the line of scrimmage, and as he pulls it out, just not able to secure it. So it will be another turnover for the Panthers, and some things they're going to have to get cleaned up for sure going forward. Panther defense will come back after the big turnover.
Got some substitutions.
It's like Logan
right
Nicholson will check in on that defensive line. Nick Cooper's at the near corner. Sellers gets set. Two receivers near side, one to the far side. Tailback to the left of the quarterback in the backfield. Sellers drops back, looking for a quick hitch. He'll make it. Tackle will be missed. It'll be a first down to Fontenot. And he's into Panther territory at the 46-yard line.
You got it. I mean, you really got to hand it to the Trojans. The timing on those routes are great. I mean, you know, Sellers is hitting Fontenot, and I mean, the window to make that completion was very tight. Got it down to the 46-yard line for the Panthers, 1st and 10.
There's a snap. Quick toss out to Williams, trying to find some room downhill. And this time, he won't find it.
Yeah, nice job of
Loss of
Keenan
one.
Green. Yeah, Keenan Green did a nice job coming down the line of scrimmage and wrapping him up. Pulled him down, as you said, for a loss of 1. The ball is at the 47-yard line of the Panthers. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 for the Trojans.
Same formation again. Panthers show a little pressure, now back off. Freeze play for the Trojans. Man comes in motion to the far side. There's a snap. Pressure, going to be a little screen pass to Williams. He'll run past one man, now trying to find a seam, and does, and then Birch will force him out of bounds. When either 3 or 4 find a seam, it's hard to get to them.
It is. They have got such a quick acceleration. When they get going north and south, there's a lot of speed there. Great job of Birch coming downfield to force him out of bounds. The ball's at the 17, 1st and 10.
Sellers takes it. This time he'll give it to Williams, who's looking for some room on that right side, and he'll find it up to about the 11. Be a gain of 6, maybe 7, 2nd down. Breland Davis checks back in. Man comes in motion to the far side. There's a snap.
Was in on that stop.
Pressure going to be a little screen pass to Williams.
Set up a 2nd down.
He'll run past one man, now trying to find a seam, and does, and then Birch will force him out of bounds. We'll have a flag. Be a false start on the Trojans this time, I believe. Back them up 5 yards. Make it 2nd down and 9. William, we haven't gotten to say it tonight, but Ron Bush will be our Red Zone sponsor again this year. And we'll work that in going forward. And but as I said, a lot of sponsors of Panther football, and so appreciate each and every one of you guys that make this possible each and every week. I also want to give a special thank you to Louisiana Launchpad. They are the streaming provider and take care of all the camera. There's a nice pass to the outside intended for Fontenot. He and Hickman were tied up. There is a flag on the play.
Well, Fontenot did a stop and go.
We're going to get a hold here. We are.
Yep, stopped on Hickman. Then he took off, and Hickman was trying to get back to him. Again, that's half the distance to the goal. Do you take the half the distance, or you give up the score? And I believe that's going to be enough for – it's going to be just short of a 1st down.
So 2nd down 1.
2nd down and 1 for the Trojans. 1:54 left in the half, the final half.
That's right. There's the snap. Give to Williams. He's over the pile. Jumps ahead to the 5. That'll be enough for a Trojan 1st down, 1st and goal.
I believe Voker was the first one there. Was able to get him down low. Allowed the defense to bring him down. But he did get enough for a 1st down with the ball on the 5-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and goal for the Trojans at the Panther 5.
Ash taking their time. 1:24 and counting here in the ball game. Sellers takes it. Be a little draw play. Gives it to Williams. He'll spin ahead, and he's down to about the 1. Second down and goal.
Kind of nifty little play. Looked like he was setting up to maybe pass.
Yeah. William, I'm not positive that's how that was drawn up.
I'm giving him
just
credit
watching.
for that
Yeah,
one.
you're giving him credit. I think Williams may have gone the wrong way first, and then realized, oh wait, I'm supposed to go in there, and it turned into a 3-yard gain.
Well, they both stayed rather calm. If that was a screw up,
Yep, didn't panic. Ash taking their time. Clock ticks inside 35 seconds. Sellers gets them set. There's a snap. This time he'll toss it out to Williams, and he's in for the touchdown.
Fairly wide open there for Williams.
We got a few seconds. This winds down, extra points and things. We won't take another break, so we'll ride it through to the end. And but Panther fans, we will be on the road next week. And next week is when they start counting. We'll head down to Tioga, down in the Alexandria area, to face the Indians. And that ball game will be Friday night at 7 o'clock. I'll make sure William knows that. He gets surprised sometimes on these Thursday night things. I won't surprise you next week, William. We'll go Friday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It is a little hard. Thursday night games throw the whole week off sometimes.
It really does.
Especially for retired folks.
I know. I don't know what day it is anyway.
That's
so
right.
Then when I don't know what day the game is, that really confounds the problem.
No doubt. So Trojans have 29, Panthers 0. Panthers will get one more possession with about 25 seconds on it, but looking forward to a great season, and there's going to be some learning things throughout the year. Panthers do not have an easy first 5 weeks of the schedule, and even really the first 7 weeks. You faced Evangel, who's going to make some noise in their division this year. I would look for Ash to be really competitive in District 2-5A, and, of course, that's in there with West Monroe and Neville and Washita. Washita, we'll see in a couple weeks. And just so the Panthers don't have there's not really a letdown week. They're going to have to learn and fast and do. But I think these guys are going to be resilient. And really tonight, some of the miscues, just things you got to clean up. And if you do that, you keep yourself in ball games and you're competitive. The miscues are really what kind of begin to put things out of reach.
And I think we've got the depth there for this year. You got a lot of young guys that have come up and are contributing right away. That's kind of been a theme of this team for the last 2 or 3 years. Next guy is stepping up. But, from what you see in these first 2 games, you can see that potential there.
Absolutely.
And,
we talked about it. I didn't mention this on the air a moment ago, but we've talked about the new faces on defense. Well, we have neglected a little bit that part of that, the ball just hits the turf, and Panthers hesitate. Now it'll be Birch picking it up. He'll stiff arm one man, and another man, he's up the near sideline. He's at the 40, the 45, got a kicker and a few more folks to beat. He maintains his balance. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, TJ Birch.
What a job. You were just talking about Birch. He's sneaky fast. Made a little hop step, too. Man, did he tightrope the sideline or what?
There's a positive there at the end of the play.
Man.
And really kind of here's your big word for the night, discombobulation there. Nobody called for the football. It's just on the turf. Birch walks over there and just picks it up. We makes his way around the near side and off to the races. That ball just hits the turf, and Panthers hesitate now. It'll be Birch picking it up. He'll stiff arm one man. And another man, he's up the near sideline. He's at the 40, the 45, got a kicker and a few more folks to beat. He maintains his balance. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, TJ Birch. So this will be our first look at the new freshman kicker, William Lyon. Holding for him will be number 42, Blake Shepard. Kick is up, and it's good. And William Lyon connects on his first extra point of his young career. And Panthers get 7 on the board, 10 seconds remaining.
And that was not an easy one. The snap came in a little odd there for our holder, number 42. You just said it, Blake Shepard. So
nice
job
there.
Of getting it down, and a good job. I looked at something interesting.
Come on with it.
Do you know how many place kickers we've had since 2000? I believe when Landon Green started kicking as a freshman, I believe.
Was it 3?
2016.
3, counting William before?
We've had 3 kickers since 2016. 3 kickers. Is that amazing? You know
Yeah.
how many kickers the Saints have had?
How many seasons has that been?
That's the same amount of seasons. They've had 5.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Well, and exciting for us that Williams, a young freshman, Jalen Bush typically is going to handle the kickoff duties, but it looks like here Williams going to come out and get his chance to kick off a little bit here. And a young leg they're really excited about the work.
Yeah.
He's putting in the work. And
and
if you watch him in practice, 30 yards and in, even almost to 40 yards and in, he's super accurate.
Well, I was excited when I heard we had a freshman kicker because if we can get him established, that's 4 years.
Nice sky kick here to the near side. It'll be taken, and he'll fall down at the 37-yard line, I believe. A little extracurricular there.
I really thought Sam Frazier was going to come in for the shot, but
he pulled up.
He pulled up on that, but
8
yeah,
seconds.
That's one thing I'll say in high school football now. So many teams develop these kickers now that, you really have to have a good kicker these days to make those big kicks.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
and for us in the 21 state championship, who was the
MVP,
state?
Jacob
the MVP
Green.
was Jacob Green.
And Landon Green made the big kick down at Manny to send us to the Dome. So, and look, Aiden Parker made some huge kicks for us as well.
Victory formation. Ash will take the knee, and that will do it.
Let me make one other point
Go
about
ahead.
Aiden Parker. He was our leading receiver in the state championship game. So you had a
There you go.
MVP and a leading receiver.
And I would think AP is probably listening tonight. AP, there's your love, man.
Yeah, man. You can't forget that guy.
That's absolutely right. Well, Panther fans, we're looking forward to a great season. We'll have you here each and every week. And we'll also be watching for some breaking news this week. We're going to add another way for you to listen to Panther football, and we'll be sharing more about that in the days ahead. But
do I know about that?
I'll just tell you, just be watching your radio dial, and I'll leave it at that.
I'm going to be on the edge of my seat.
I'm Ben Hackler with William Handy. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. And as always, go Panthers.
Neither snow-capped mountains nor puddles of water, nor unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time.
Okay.
Kia, movement that inspires.